Okay, lad, you're gonna get like 3 videos from me sitting out here. Cause my hand is cold, cause it's like 30-some degrees. But I wanted to talk about something I'm pretty big on, and I feel like when people meet me or they hear about things going on or they know me and they see the outside world, they're like, wow, she's so optimistic. Oh, she's so positive. Oh, she's doing all these things. Oh, she's got such a good thought process. And here's the thing. I feel like 95% of that is not a natural response for me. Like, to be not competitive, to be super positive, to see the better things going on, like the good in situations. I have anxiety, so I typically see the bad first. On top of that, I was raised with this belief, like most females in our society, that I am in competition with all these females. I make I have selfish thoughts all the time. I have judgy thoughts all the time. Like most people. Here's the thing. I know that 95% of that is wrong and not a sustainable way of life. You can't be competitive against every single female you meet and have strong female friendships. You can't have a negative outlook of life and then wonder why it's always sucky. You can't judge other people but then not expect them to judge you. That's all, like, it's this how it works. And so I make a conscious effort to not compete against other women, unless it's like something that's supposed to be competitive. But like in everyday life, I'm not competing about looks or how successful you are or anything. I have worked very hard to get to a point where now it's way more natural for me to support other women, and it's way more natural for me to be rooting them on from afar instead of hoping they fail so I look better. That was my old thought process, and I spent the last 2 or 3 years really rebuilding that thought process, which is why I have so many strong female friendships now, and why I believe so strongly in female friendships and the strength behind them, and what they can do for you as an individual. Not thinking negative thoughts about my looks. Like, I'm wearing no makeup. I am post, I don't know, 2 or 3 mile run. It was a run where I didn't calculate my distance. And I am on a video, and I am going to post it for the world to see, when I would have never done that before. But I'm trying really hard to make a conscious effort to not worry as much about my looks to the point where I feel the need to excessively alter them or anything. If I wear makeup, I want to be able to wear it because I'm having fun, not because I feel like I need to change the way I look. I did fix my hair when I went to make the video because I do care slightly. We all care slightly, and that's fine because it's society and you can care, but like, I don't know, I just don't want the world to think that my looks are the most important part, and I actually have to work to make that a thing, especially when I've lost so much weight and I feel like my body looks really good. It's hard to alter myself and be like, hey, that's not where my value is at. My value is here and here in my heart and the person that I am, not just, I mean, I lost weight and I got to where I am and I run because of who I am, not because of, I don't know, it didn't come without me. I didn't lose weight without being the one to put in the effort, and I put in the effort because of who I am, not for any other reason. And so that running has really taught me a lot about that stuff and finding value in who I am as a person, and I'm working really hard on doing that. Also because I feel like that will consciously help me in a future relationship, that I will make better choices to being with someone and not just be with someone to be with someone. But I make conscious effort to do and say things that are productive to my life and other people's lives. I fall short on a lot of things just like everybody else, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm saying that I really do put in the effort, and it's not natural to like be positive and upbeat and all the time. All the time. I'm not all the time either, but it's the choice. I'm making a choice to do those things. I'm making a choice to have strong female relationships and to put value into them instead of being competitive and wanting to be better than someone. And to be positive and to see the positive things, and I don't know, there's just a lot of conscious thought that goes into the things that I do. There is not conscious thought too. I'm an overthinker, so that probably helps the situation. hinders me greatly. It makes life just slightly a bit harder because I'm constantly overthinking everything. But I make very conscious decisions then, and I really do work through things. So none of this is natural, and I guess it's more nurture, I like to say. I have nurtured myself and I have nurtured my relationships, and I'm working really hard to just be a better version of myself and show my kids I don't know how to be a better person. I don't feel like my early 20s I was a good person. I don't feel like my teens I was the greatest person. I feel like I worked really hard to become a better person. Not, again, saying I'm the best, just that I'm working harder towards being better. So conscious thought, it's a really important concept to me, and I think everybody should think a little about it, conscious thought. So this is a random video about that, but I don't think I'll make another one for today because my hand is cold and I need to shower or find out if I'm meeting my cousin at the gym to lift. So have a great day. Do some self-care. It's very important. I'm going to be a 700 times better mom when I get back to my kids because I miss them so freaking much. So have a great Sunday.